You've landed here because you struggle with feelings of insecurity and you want to become more confident. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to talk to you about in this video, and it might not be the solution that you first think of. I'm Josh Connolly, and this channel is all about how I deal with my struggling mental health, the ways that I feel on the inside, and the things that I do to still live as my best self in this world, despite some of the ways that I feel on the inside. And if that feels like it might be something of use to you, then don't forget to subscribe. But let's get into today's video. Feelings of insecurity. We all know about them, right? But how do we become more confident? I know lots of us struggle with feelings of insecurity and feelings of being insecure, so how do we get around that? And I'm often asked how I become so confident, or how I find the confidence to do the things that I do, and that's what I'm going to discuss with you today. I think a lot of people think that confidence is like not being insecure, right? That's what people say. So to be confident, you need to not be insecure so that you can go out in the world and do the things that you want to do. I don't think that's what confidence is. Actually, I'm going to Google. So let's Google confident. Confident, feeling or showing confidence in oneself or one's abilities or qualities. Feeling or showing certainty about something. I disagree with that, if I'm honest with you. So don't always Google, because it's not the best thing to do. For me, confidence is what I do in spite of my insecurities. And so it's interesting that when you Google it, it's telling you that it's like full confidence in yourself and full like belief that what you're doing is good. So anyway, let's talk about what confidence means to me, right? So a lot of people ask me quite often how I find the confidence to speak in front of people, how I find the confidence to do videos, my YouTube channel, and all the stuff I do on social media. And my first reaction is to give the answer that I'm not confident, because I don't feel like I am confident, right? And like we've just Googled that it's like this firm belief in what you do and your ability and things like that. And I guess there is that part of me that believes that, and I believe there's a part in all of us that believe in our own abilities, right? But then there's the insecure part. Often for me, the insecurities is the thing that holds the most weight, right? So I've recognized now that what I do and my ability to be able to go out and speak in front of people and do the things that I do is the way that I deal with my insecurities. And what I do with my insecurities is I take the power away from them. They're not there. Yeah, so they exist, right? My insecurities exist, but what I do with them and how I control them. So like an example would be this video, right? When I finish this video, I will watch it and like I edit it myself, right? And at the end of it, there will be that my insecurities will tell me that it's not good, that there's no point in posting it, it's yet another rubbish video. And if I listened to them voices and accepted them as reality and truth, then I'd never ever post a video. What I do is I listen to them, I accept them, and I gain enough self-knowledge about myself to know that my insecurities are insecurities. And when you do that, they lose the power over you. So you do that by, one, you accept them. So you accept that they're insecurities. And then two, you need to listen to your intuition and your gut instinct to start to question whether it's insecurities or whether it is reality. And sometimes it's good to have people around you that are like loving enough and you're comfortable enough with that. If you're struggling to work out whether your intuition's right or whether it's your insecurities, then you can often check with them and you know that they're going to tell you the truth, yeah? But for me, normally I can trust my intuition, and the more self-knowledge and self-awareness I get, yeah, the better understanding I have of when I'm being insecure. And it happens a lot. I'm deeply insecure, and I worry all the time about like people's perceptions of me and how I'm coming across. But I achieve what I achieve because I do things in spite of that, and so I go through that, yeah. And that going through is the acceptance that you're feeling it, then the action of, okay, this is only a thought and I don't have to believe it, and then the third thing is recognizing your reality, right? So once you do that, and once you reach that place where you're starting to accept your insecurities, you're starting to understand that they're insecurities, you're listening to your intuition and you're sort of feeling your insecurities, listening to them, accepting them, and then recognizing that they're nothing more than insecurities, you're in charge. So for me, my confidence is not about the absence of insecurities, it's about doing things in spite of my insecurities. And then confidence comes with that the more we do that, because the more we do that, we're more we achieve what we're supposed to achieve, and then we understand that our insecurities were based on lies and weren't the truth, and then so you get some kind of faith in your own ability the more that you do it. Important to know that with confidence, nobody can see in your mind, yeah? So quite often, we're always worried that if people could see just how insecure we really are, then they'd know that we're not confident, but people can't see in your mind. So what I present to the world is different to the insecure person that I am on the inside. So I've done a video in the past, actually, which I'll link to in the comments, which discusses the need for an ego in your life to make sure that you can present yourself to the world. And that's worth checking out, because again, that deals with the confidence thing. So despite what Google says about you having to be 100% confident in everything that you do, I don't believe you need that to be confident. I've always been told I come across as confident and I seem like a very confident person, but I'm actually deeply insecure. Or at least there's a part of me that feels deeply insecure. And the way I survive in the world, and the way that I put myself out there in the way that I do, and the way that I have this confidence is by the method that we spoke about. And to break that method down simply for you to take away, accepting the insecurity when it comes along, and then understanding that it's just a thought, and boom, it loses its power. And then it's almost like the confidence part is the taking that, like understanding that it's insecurity, not believing it, and then taking the leap. And that's where all my confidence comes from. Thank you for watching today's video. Take away everything we've said about insecurities. To sum it all up, I feel like I've done nothing but ramble in this video, that it makes no sense and there's nothing for you to take away. But I'm going to understand that most of that is my insecurity. My gut instinct is telling me that it might have some useful things in it, so I still will post this. Talking of insecurities, you might be wondering about the hat, right? Well, the hat is because I've got no gel in my hair, because I'm going to get it all cut off today, nice and short. So, and I wouldn't post a video with it looking like this, so